Okay, and we're back. And we're ready to draft. And let's see, real quick, as I recall, blue and black and green. So I'm probably going to force black into whatever I'm doing just so I can gain this. And, you know, it gives us a little experiment to see how easily we can force things through. So let's queue up. Well, there is the starts of one of my most hated decks, Blue and Black Mill. It has been very, very, very good. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and take Folio, and I guess we're going Blue and Black Mill. Oh, I hate it, but I'm going to do it. Because it is very, very good sometimes. So, Swordmaster, Lost Legion, neither one of these things is really good for Blue and Black Mill. So the only card really for us here is Corridor Monitor. So we'll take it. In this one, we have one of the premier cards in the deck, the uncommon Overwhelmed Apprentice, which both scries and mills for 1 mana. It's a great way to start your mill strategy. Oh, I hate mill. So in this, we have Cauldron Familiar, which is fine, except that it doesn't really do anything for us as far as that strategy. The real cards here are Queen of Ice and Drown in the Loch. I'm going to take Drown in the Loch because, you know, this will come back. Also, Steel Gaze Griffin is fine in this deck, but Drown in the Loch is the best card in this pack for us. Yeah, so this pack is an obvious didn't say please. Yeah, I think this pick is obvious Queen of Ice. Now we're running into the meat and potatoes of the deck. Merfolk Secret Keeper. That is a card that is incredibly important to our strategy. Moonlit Scavengers is a solid card. Here it's between defense and Wishful Merfolk and stripping their hand with Memory Theft. I think that Wishful Merfolk's probably the better play because a lot of times when you're going with the mill strategy, once you get your base set down, it really just doesn't matter what they play. There's no good card here. See? And I end up getting Memory Theft anyway. That card usually ends up going late. There's a late Corridor Monitor. That's fine. Okay. So, in deck 2, or I'm sorry, pack 2, we have a couple of different things going on here. We have a board wipe and Witch's Vengeance. We have a Lucky Clover, where we can double up on our Merfolk Secret Keeper activations and whatnot. Whew, that is a tough call. Either one of these cards, when they're good, they're really, really good, and then sometimes they just really don't do a thing. There's a lot of 3 toughness or less creatures in here, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the rare. In this pack, I'm going to go with Tome Raider because it leaves a defense and draws you a card. Either way, either one of those is good. Into the Story's really good here, but didn't say please fits in with our mill strategy. And you don't want to mess with the formula. Order of Midnight brings back one of our Merfolk Secret Keepers that dies. Doesn't really play defense, though, and Soul Gazer does. But Soul Gazer will probably wheel. Opt, So Tiny. So Tiny is one of the most important cards for us defensively, so we need to take that. We need a couple more of them, to be honest with you. You know, I think I'm going to take Lost Legion here, as sometimes it's nice to be able to scry some. Here's another important card in our deck, Run Away Together. Defense buys us back a Merfolk Secret Keeper. Take a Lost Legion. There's a Secret Keeper. Not much for us here. I'll take the Skewer. We'll definitely take Reaper of Night here. Tempting Witch. Night Collector. Most of these cards aren't going to make it into our deck. Not a single one of these rare or uncommon cards is worthy of getting into our deck. Doesn't do what we need it to do. Scalding Cauldron's okay. I think we just take the card draw defense strategy here. This pack is all about run away together. Here's a Fairy Vandal. So Tiny and Forever Young. I think So Tiny's our play here. Yeah, I'm going to take Golden Egg. Charm Sleep. Mantle of Tides. Corridor Monitor. Boy, we got a lot of those. There's a Cauldron. That might make the deck. Hey, yes, Forever Young came back around. Get on the team. Okay. Not the best mill deck I've ever seen, but we definitely have a decent base here. I'm just going to quickly edit out the cards that just literally don't belong in this deck at all. Most of our early drops are blue, so we're going to edit down to 16 lands, which is my usual base, and we'll go blue heavy. Definitely only one Reaper of Midnight. I don't think Tempting Witch is worth it here. Only one Lost Legion, possibly 0. We don't need all those Corridor Monitors. That's a lot of Corridor Monitors. Now, is Mantle of the Tides really good here? I don't think it is, because we're not trying to really do anything offensively at all. All right, so we've broken it down to 43 cards, and we need to cut 3 more. I'm going to say that Memory Theft is better than Reaper of Night here. Our defense is excellent. I'm going to cut that Lost Legion, because again, it doesn't really do anything defensively for us. I would have liked to have gotten more Merfolk Secret Keepers. That's the only part of the deck I'm not real happy with right now, is we did not get many of those. Well, you know, Wishful Merfolk's not that good. Okay, so we are down to 40 cards. It's kind of iffy. We'll see if we can pull it off. We really did not get enough mill cards for the strategy to be really, really good. I've seen some mill decks that are just, I don't know what happened. Apparently the auto picker for the computer just said, I guess, mill's terrible, and just let them have all the mill cards. And but yeah, we'll give it a try. If we get an early folio, that could be really good. This start is questionable at best, especially with no blue. I don't think we can keep that. Okay, here's one with an early folio. Go ahead and keep it. Let's Run Away Together is the card here that doesn't really belong, or doesn't really do enough for us. Not knowing what our future picks are going to be, it could just be a dead card in our hand. Oh good, and we're facing a super fast deck to start. Throw down Cauldron. That's not going to be live until turn 3. We do have our 2 blue for Didn't Say Please. Okay. So we go ahead and rock out Folio. It's, as long as he doesn't just dump his hand next turn, that's a good card. It works good with us leaving the mana open for Didn't Say Please, and then if that doesn't, we don't end up needing that, we can just mill him. So we're going to take 1 and go down to 17 here. Or we'll take 3. Go down to 15. Play black. Pass the turn. Now we've got our 2 different strategies going. Yep, that's a thing. So we're actually going to react here and go ahead and kill the gargoyle and be done with that. We're down to 14. And I don't mind taking 1 damage here and there. We have mana open for Didn't Say Please, or to activate Folio of Fancies. Crystal Slipper. How much do we care about Crystal Slipper? 2 damage? I don't think we care about Crystal Slipper. Folio's getting not so good now, though. We're down to 12. Let's draw cards. Oh, whoops. Brr. Let's draw 2 cards. Well, we'll play Tome Raider. Give ourselves yet another card. I'm fine with this. Yeah, let's set this back a second. Yep, Fervent Champion's back. Crystal Slipper's back on it. And it's my turn again. Let's go ahead and draw another card. Okay. Still buying time over here. Not really drawing the meat of our deck. Let's mill him out. Or try to. Okay, our strategy's looking better. He is at 16 cards in his library. There's an Embereth Paladin, and we're going to say 13 cards in his library. He had a second Embereth Paladin. Well, that's not good for business. Alright, so we'll block the Embereth Paladin. Then we're going to draw a card. Alright, so first things first, we're going to buy back the Secret Keeper. Land. Play the Secret Keeper. 10, 5, 6, 7. I don't like it. And of course, we don't have enough left to do that. This doesn't block. I think we just save it. He's up to 7 cards. With a little luck here, yeah, he can do that. That's 7 damage. Eight damage. I am going to reach. Was hoping for a So Tiny. Did not get it. I'm at 2. Hey. Now. Oh, he has Fling, so the game's over. Damn. That was really, really close there. I hope that we did not put that Fling in his hand with that Folio Fancies. And if we did, well, that's what you get, right? Still, it felt like a valiant effort. I don't think I played it badly. We played it rather well up to a point. That Blow Your House Down was just a pretty backbreaking card. Damn, I figured that was it. I'm like, I am far too bald to win these games. Alright, so we kept this hand. We don't have any black mana, but we have card draw, and all the spells are blue, so why the hell not? Alright, so we're going to put down a Corridor Monitor. Basically just to force him to use the mana on Gingerbread if he wants to get damage in on this. Down comes Cauldron Familiar. A couple ways to play this one. I think I'm just going to go ahead and draw a card. And that's all. We'll pass turn and let him do his thing. Oh no! He's destroying my artifact guy. Play him. Heal Queen of Ice. Gingerbread. I love this guy's name, Shameless Broccoli. This is a game for the ages. Shameless Broccoli versus Scuzzy Lumpkin. That's what I'm talking about. We're at 5 mana. I'm going to throw Queen of Ice out there. I'm actually going to get offensive for a moment. Oh gosh, here he comes. Going back. We're just going to send the Scarecrow back to his hand. Attack with the Corridor Monitor. Yeah, I was about to say, for a mill deck, I'm sure not milling much. Both of these cards are fine? And we're done. So he has 3 cards in his graveyard now. Well, I can't deal with that now, can I? Definitely couldn't counterspell it. We can get more cards into his graveyard, though. And the converted mana cost is 6. And there's 7 in his graveyard now, so... Drop that guy. Go ahead and kill his tree folk. We can start sending in the hitters. Can't believe we're doing this aggro style, but hey, sometimes that's the way it breaks down. Garruk.
Play a game of hide and seek.
He's gonna get himself some wolves.
We were born for the hunt.
Things just got bad for us. Okay, we're going to have to think this through. So we can do 3 direct damage. No, it's just a creature. No, we can't. Can't do 3 direct damage to Garruk. Not really much to think through. Just build a defense and see if we can figure out what to do later. Garruk is poised to take over this game.
We were born for the hunt.
Dye in your hair. You do that. I mean, or do we? I guess we do kill them. Then he gets loyalty and can just destroy our creatures and draw cards. I don't like any of this. So yeah, we'll just get in the way. So Tony, that would have been great in our last game. I mean, we can definitely make this game last a minute. I'm not sure if it's worth it, to be honest with you. I think the long and the short of this is that we really just did not get enough mill cards in this mill deck. Our defense is strong. We just can't finish it off. nothing that does for us. He probably does us more good dead. Yeah, target to bring back to life.
You cannot run or hide.
There's... I'm not going to let this drag on forever. Nobody wants to see this. You got me, shameless broccoli. Well, we're 0-2 with this forcing through the mill deck. That did not work. We got one more game. Maybe we'll win one. Hate to go 0-3 on stream, but hey, it happens. Well, it's taken us a long time to queue up. There we go. Manpero. Let's do it, Manpero. I don't think this is a keeper. No. Seems like a lot can go wrong with this hand. If we go maybe 2 or 3 turns without drawing another land, we're just dead. Alright, so we're going to mulligan, and it looks like our mulligan paid off. So we'll go ahead and keep this. And we're going to toss back... Didn't say please? No, that feels bad. Also, could be a non-factor. No, we'll toss back Runaway together. And keep that didn't say please. We have a golden egg here, so we can mitigate that. Turn 1, drop Witch's Cottage. He's got a Flutter Fox. Alright. Good card draw. Card we need. So green and white, they usually drop their badass cards on turn 3 and 4. So we're definitely just gonna pass this back. That's fine. I'll waste that on Rally. There's an Argentine Paladin. So, we're going to drop the Secret Keeper. And then we will... See that? 8? That's pretty good. Okay. So we're going to pass here. And we'll wait to the end of turn to throw a So Tiny on one of these if I don't have anything worth counterspelling. But with him already having 8 cards, we can counterspell anything he does here. We're just going to take this hit and drop So Tiny on the Flooded Fox. He's going to stare at it for a minute. Okay, there it goes. Oh, good. Another blue mana. That's going to help out. So, now, we're going to drop Merfolk Secret Keeper. And then we're just going to pass back the turn. He's going to try to rally again. It's going to meet with similar resistance. All right, we're going to block Ardenvale Paladin. He's probably going to boost it. Oh, surprisingly, no. We get another land. Not so great, but what can you do? We're going to hold up Queen for something bigger and badder than Ardenvale Paladin, which can't really hurt us right now. He's got 20 cards left, so he's got half of his deck still in there. Block with the Secret Keeper. Wait for a pump spell. There it is. Found it. We'll just drop the monitor now. Yay, more block. Block City. We should have attacked there. It doesn't matter. Who knows? Maybe he throws down a haste creature. There's a couple of haste creatures in green. Okay. Yep, I figured if he was trying to play a bunch of rallies, he had a Silver Flame Ritual. Art really didn't do anything for him, but... Well, we're not milling him out. We're making it really hard to attack us. Take off that stuff. Do that. Hey, there's another Flutter Fox. That's probably going to eat a Queen of Ice in a moment. Or can eat a So Tiny. He's down to 17 cards. There's lots of cards in our deck that can accelerate this mill strategy. We are not seeing them. He has a Mysterious Pathfinder. Memory Theft! To the rescue! Yeah. Yep, He has a bunch of 1/1s. We're still drawing land. Help, help, I'm being oppressed. I mean, why not? Alright. Block them, and block them. Two glass caskets. Well, we can buy another card here. It's a land. Yay. Let's see, we're running 16 land. How many land we got on the field? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 19 cards left in our deck. Yeah, that'll get through. I think it might be time to get out the Queen of Ice here in a moment. Can't be having that. I will block it. So it'd be great if I could draw the mill half of my deck, huh? He's down to 9. Wouldn't take much to mill him out at this point. There he is. Alright, so I think for this turn, tap him. Play Queen of Ice. And pass. He's got 8 cards left. In retrospect, probably should have. Yeah, I didn't think it through though. That's fine. We drew yet another land because why wouldn't we? All right, so we're gonna drop him. And he's gonna put Ehrenberg back in the hand. Can we get there? Six cards. Oh, I don't think there's a card I have that would mill him for 6 next turn. I've already used both So Tinies. Does that bring him to 5? I don't think I can mill him for 5 either. Well, we absolutely flooded out. There was just nothing we could do there. So, game 3, ultimate flood. What can you do? Can't mill him out if you can't draw cards. And we go 0-3. That's the first time I've gone 0-3 in a minute. And of course, it's on stream. Oh no! Oko's banned in Brawl! I'm not going to go off on that. I'm not going to go off on that. Why bother, is my thought. We can have complex conversation about Oko until the end of days, and all that you need to know is they're going to ban him on the 18th, or perhaps sooner. Banning him in Brawl doesn't make any sense, especially since it's not even in paper Brawl, it's only online. Okay. Whatever. Alright guys, thanks for coming. Sorry I couldn't give you a better show today. We were unable to force through a decent enough deck with Blue-Black Mill. It happens. But I hope you have a great day. I did lose because I'm bald. He is right. Let's not push it. I already feel bad about it. Not bad enough to like get Rogaine or anything. I'm not going to grow hair. Just comfortable with that now. I'm going to go.